thank Mr. Dennis, Ms. Hamrick, Nurse Dee, the entire counseling department and staff here at Mountain Trail for not only seeing the need to get this message out, but wanting to. Ms. Dee has put so much time and effort to try to get the point across to you guys to why we shouldn't do drugs, why you shouldn't do drugs. Before we get started, I'd like if we can all just kind of have a moment of silence to recognize all of the families who have lost a child because of substance abuse. And for all the kids that lost their lives, probably because they just didn't know what they were doing. So if we can just take that moment right now. It is unsafe to take prescription drugs. Now, let me make one thing clear though. I don't want 900 students going home and saying, Mom, we can't take these anymore. Okay, if it's prescribed by a doctor and it has your name on the label and it tells you to take a certain dose for whatever reason, you can take that. That is okay to do. But it is not okay if it doesn't have your name on it. It is not okay if you take more than it tells you to take. And it is never okay to take a drug from somebody that you don't know what it is.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you okay? Taylor? Are you okay?
Taylor.
Taylor.
Come on, wait,
Taylor. No pulse, no pulse, no pulse. You ready? Your eyes closed.
All we know is that we have somebody who's possibly 14 or 15 years old.
Don't look good, Bob.
We don't know what kind of medical condition this child has. We don't know what kind of medication he's taking.
So we usually don't get those.
We can only assume that the drugs are causing the infection of his respiratory system.
So you want us to cover him before air?
Would you like a relief on that too?
Yeah.
They're going to come up and do it. Okay. I'll do it. Press too hard. Too much? every drug he's got.
Young men, young women out there, what's happening right now? In spite of all efforts to save, terrible decision to take drugs. In spite of all the efforts, it doesn't work. Something from this presentation today.
Hi, my name is Al Martin. I'm a former Major League Baseball player that played in the Major Leagues for 10 years. I'm here today to talk to you about the trauma drill that you just witnessed. Fortunately, what you've seen out in the field was not real. Unfortunately, in my life, I have that exact circumstance that happened, and it was real. My 17-year-old son, Brandon, who is a senior student at Chaparral High School, unfortunately died of drug overdose. It was tough for me to even watch that today, knowing that it wasn't a drill. It was my son's life. I'm here today to try to just be a reminder of something that you never ever want to put yourself through, put your parents through, or go through. It is the absolute worst fear that I ever had, was that my son would be an actual victim of a drug overdose or any traumatic circumstance. I urge you all to please, please know how dangerous that drugs are. There's nothing good that can come from them, and sometimes in some instances the result is death. I never thought my whole life that when I turned on the news that I would see a story that involved myself. I always thought, wow, that's a terrible story, and I would go on with life and not pay attention. But one night on the news, I saw that very story that I was afraid of, and it was my son. If you need help or you have questions, please talk to your parents, talk to your teachers, find organizations like M.A.S.K or my organization, Be Smart. Please, just don't let your parents be me in this same situation, talking to students about how their son or daughter lost their lives. I ask you all to please let these things that you've seen today be a reminder, and anytime you think about making a bad decision, think twice and think of these things. Thank you for your time, and have a good day.